The Georgia Department of Audits and Accounts provides independent, unbiased information and impactful recommendations to promote accountability and improve government. We have released a report on the extent of federally funded positions in Georgia's state government. This review was requested by the Senate Appropriations Committee. Georgia regularly receives federal grant funds to support a wide variety of state programs, with some of these funds supporting personnel costs for state employees. If federal grant funds for a specific state program are reduced or expire, the state would need to find alternative funding sources, reduce state personnel, or change state legal requirements if the program could no longer meet statutory requirements. Our review found that the state uses federal funding to directly support a significant number of state employees. In fiscal year 2024, 34 parent agencies and 9 attached agencies spent approximately $553 million in federal funds to support personnel costs for employees working directly on state programs. This represents 20% of these agencies' personnel costs for fiscal year 2024. Among these agencies, federal support for personnel ranged from approximately $60,000 to $182 million for direct costs. A total of 18,400 state employees were partially or fully supported with federal funds, representing 30% of state employees overall. For partially funded employees, federal funds most frequently covered between 56% and 60% of the employee's personnel cost. Additionally, we found that federal support is broad, but more prevalent in certain job types. State agencies used federal grants to support personnel costs across 23 of the state's 25 job families. Job families are a group of similar jobs. The top 3 job families supported with federal funds were social services, support services, and regulatory compliance. These 3 job families account for 67% of partially or fully federally supported employees. Finally, we found that federal grants support agency administration through indirect personnel costs. Indirect costs support an agency's general operations and are not directly tied to the efforts of a particular program. This makes it difficult to separate and identify reimbursements for indirect personnel costs supported by federal grants. 5 agencies provided information related to the employees supported indirectly with federal grant funds. This totaled approximately 1,300 employees and $29 million. You can learn more by reading the full report, available on our website.